Hey guys, it's me Alina. Welcome to my channel. So today I will be sharing with you guys my most embarrassing sneezing stories with you guys. Today will be episode 3. You can check the other episodes as well. Now to start with, I have a very loud sneeze. Now usually in the family, the father has the loudest sneeze or like the male persons, but my sneeze is even louder than my dad. So yeah, at the beginning growing up, I was really embarrassed, but now I really do not care. It's all natural, nothing is there to be ashamed of. So let's just start with the first incident, and that is the most embarrassing incident for me. So it was around like 2016-17, second year of my college. Now even though we were all divided into 3 streams, English was something common to everyone. It was always a gathering of like 100 plus students, including teachers. So I remember vividly it was our English exam. So this was a very big hall. So there were around like 110 to 20 students, including like 4 to 5 invigilators there. So I remember I was writing my English exam. So while I was writing my exam, I felt like sneezing and I sneezed. Now I didn't look up, I continued writing, and then after like 2 to 3 seconds it clicked and I was like, no, my sneeze is not normal, it is the loudest. And I just like raised my head up to just see, and I wish I did not do that, because that was the most embarrassing moment for me, because all the like 110-20 students plus the teachers and the staff members, everyone was looking at me at once. It was that loud. I hope I'm making you understand how I felt then, because can you imagine that much people looking at you at once? Even though I know that I did not do anything wrong, but I felt like I did something crime and they are just staring at me. It was horrible feeling. My hair started getting red, and at that time I was with someone. He was just sitting 2 rows away from me, and it was so uncomfortable that instantly I looked at him. You know, you want that level of little bit of comfort, like it's okay, you didn't do anything wrong. So I looked at him, and almost like half of the people then started staring at him. So yeah, it was really uncomfortable. So yeah, that was the first memory of my embarrassing sneezing moment that I still remember vividly. Even though now I'm saying you very casually, my ears are getting a little bit hot, because I can like still feel that like moment how I felt back then, like 6-7 years ago. So now let's move on to the second incident. For the second incident, this was during my degree year. So here in this classroom, I have comparatively like smaller group of students, because this was major, so we have only like 20 to 25 students. So one new lecturer came in for our botany subject, and she was this very pretty and elegant and like very petite, and she was really short. So she wore heel, like this tall heel, and she wore a sari. To say the least, she is very beautiful. By just looking at her, you can tell that she put in effort to look presentable and look good. Like all her saris and stuff are all pleated neatly. So I remember one day, it was not an exam, so we were just doing our normal class, and she came to our class, one book on her hand, and she was writing something on the board, and I was sitting on the first bench and I just sneezed. Now I just want to make this clear, I do not intend to like scare someone or to make people uncomfortable. You can like barely control your sneeze, so when you feel like sneezing, you sneeze it out. So it was like a regular thing for me, but except how loud it was, again I could have not done anything to avoid that as well. So I sneezed, and the chalk she was writing on the board flung out of her fingertips. The book fell down, and she almost like twisted her like ankle to just look behind and see what was going on, what was that loud sound. And I remember all my classmates were just laughing and giggling, because they all know about it. Now not in like a bad manner, that the teacher got scared, nothing like that. They are just like, oh, your sneeze just makes everyone scared, like that kind of like smile or giggles. So I felt really bad. I was like, I'm sorry. And she sat down on the chair for at least like 5 minutes, and she's like, okay, that's not the problem. But I think she could not register how she reacted, and I felt really bad then. So guys, that's it for the video. I'm keeping it short today because it is very windy out here. So yeah, you are going to hear a lot of like background noises. So I want to keep it short. There are many more incidents. Let me know if you want like a second part, or you can also like suggest me on what do you want to hear story time next for episode 4. So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you like it. Love you all. Bye.